Check out this episode of the Patch Notes from the Pre-Patch Podcast.
You guys. All right, best adaptation is recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. Nominees for this are Castlevania, Nocturne, Gran Turismo, The Last of Us, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and Twisted Metal.
This one's kind of stacked, honestly.
I chose Gran Turismo for this one.
Granted, Gran Turismo is actually really good.
It was a fucking phenomenal movie.
I heard
dude.
they did a really good representation.
I am not a racer fan. Like, I'm not a real race car fan or like a racing game fan.
Yeah.
I did play some of them in the past, but like watching that movie, it was just an enjoyable movie to watch.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm not taking that away from Last of Us. I think that they did a really great job with the Last of Us adaptation. I think HBO did a phenomenal job with it, but I do think that Gran Turismo did better.
I don't think there's a bad one on this list, honestly.
I don't think there is.
Yeah. Yes, there is.
Other than Twisted Metal. I don't think Twisted
yeah.
Metal did. Yeah.
Twisted Metal is
It's weird.
The show is cringy, man.
So I want to address Gran Turismo real quick because I don't like. Here's my thing: Gran Turismo is not an adaptation of a video game. Gran Turismo is just
it is a true story.
It is a true story of a racer that played Gran Turismo and then became a racer. So like that's where I'm like, that's knocked off the list. I went back and forth between the Super Mario movie and The Last of Us, and I gave it to The Last of Us as much as it pains me to do that.
I would give it to The Last of Us too,
I really don't like Joel as the actor that plays Joel very much.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, I think he's an asshole. I think he's a great actor. I just think he's an asshole.
I will give it to, I can't remember her name, but the
girl that played Elle.
Fuck, what was her name? Yeah, the girl that played Ellie. Yeah, Ramsey or something like that.
Ramsey.
She did a phenomenal job with playing her.
And honestly, I went into it too expecting, like, I was not giving her any credit. I was like,
neither was I. She's brand new.
To play what's her name? Ellie.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, no way. But when I watched it, I was blown away too. And I personally am a Pedro Pascal fan, so I enjoyed him as Joel. As I thought there was going to be a better pick, but I honestly he sold it for me.
I think the reason, and maybe I can talk for you on this, Sin, but I think the reason why, but I'm of the same way. I don't think that I think he played really well in The Mandalorian, but like, going forward with these latest seasons, he's just kind of become a pain in the ass for the Mandalorian and the Star Wars franchise for me.
Yep.
I don't know if that's the same with you.
I'm not even excited about he got named for Reed Richards for Fantastic Four. I'm not happy about that.
Fantastic Four. Yeah, I saw that.
But anyway, all of that aside, I will say that The Last of Us is a phenomenal adaptation of this show.
At a quality standpoint, they really did not nail it.
It was very good.
I think you've actually made me rethink. I'm going to change my vote. As much as it pains me, I think Gran Turismo deserves it. But yeah, no, it's not an adaptation. It's a true story. I don't know why that's even in there.
And Twisted Metal, if you do want to go watch Twisted Metal, I will say I have watched the series. It's funny.
Have you?
I have.
It's weird though, man.
But do not go into it expecting to get Twisted Metal. You go in it being like, oh, they have namesakes like Sweet Tooth, like Axel.
It's a dark comedy.
Yeah, it is very,
and it's funny.
It's not bad. It's not terrible.
I don't know. I've watched many clips.
It's not my vote, but
I've cringed.
But it's funny.
I think it's not an adaptation of the games. That's where I get hung up on. This is using the name as a satire, and we're going to be in this world, but it's not. It's like Twisted Metal minis. It's like, bro, this is not Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
This is like something else. And Super Mario,
they definitely use the name for recognition. I think a little bit too much on that.
And Super Mario, don't get me wrong, love Jack Black. Think they nailed it. Think some of the voice acting they did a really great job of. Animation was really good. We've had Super Mario movie. This is like Super Mario is its own adaptation. You could literally just put it up on screen and it's going to do well. I don't think that there's a way to do this badly. So again,
Super Mario movie was really good.
It was really good.
Who do you think's taking this one? Honestly,
Last of Us. 100%
Last of Us is.
Yeah, Last of Us is going to win. I'm going to talk about the one that nobody else is talking about, Castlevania.
Yeah. I've heard it's good. I mean, chat's saying it's good. I just don't like animes.
It's amazing. It is one of the better, like, as far as faithful adaptations go. They take the lore and they molded it extremely faithfully.
I wonder why. I mean, I know why technically, but I wonder why
Cyberpunk isn't on here.
Oh
no, wait,
Cyberpunk as well. But yeah, why Witcher was on here? Like
Cyberpunk was in here last year. Last year was Edge Runners, and so was Witcher.
Yeah,
I don't think they're gonna do like
season 2 Witcher came out this year.
I know, but
I'm sure that's why it's because it was season 2.
Yeah.
It is shit. Yeah, but I think if it was like the first season, it would have deserved it. I'm pretty sure that the first season of Witcher was on here when
it was.
Was that 2019? I think 2018, something like that.
Yeah,
it was.
So yeah, Castlevania.
I have not. I don't.
I heard,
let me take.
I heard Castlevania was good.
It's not that I don't like anime. I'm just not into the anime scene because I don't want to get flamed for saying I don't like anime.
Yeah, it's really good, really good fight scenes. If you like a violent and gory anime,
would you
good.
prefer?
And the studio is going to be bringing Devil May Cry to anime here
would
soon.
You prefer
even though there's already a Devil May Cry anime.
This Castlevania, because don't they have another one? Isn't there another Castlevania anime?
It's a sequel. This is a sequel to that one. It's the same people that did the same thing.
Okay.
The first one was just Castlevania. This is Castlevania Nocturne. It's basically season 2.
That's weird that they didn't do Witcher 2 then. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
Thank you for sticking around to the end of the patch notes. And if you want to see more of the pre-patch podcast content, don't forget to check us out live every Thursday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Or you can check us out at anchor.fm/prepatch podcasts or on any site that podcasts are listened to. Much love.